I think the experience of just getting up each day, and every day it's different. Just about every room in this house, every one of the living rooms has floor to ceiling windows, and all of them take in the view. Anybody who comes to the house, the first thing they do is just stand and look. And that is rewarding not just for people who come and visit, but for people who live here as well. And you probably don't appreciate it nearly enough until you do come and spend some time here. I thought the guy who built the house put some wonderful thought into it because he shaped it to suit the situation really well. It wraps around in something like an arc, and so every one of the rooms captures the views that are available here. Obviously he spent some time with a pad and a pen and wrote down the things that he thought would be useful in this particular location, and he built them into the house. So it's the livability of it. It's the opportunity to feel content when you're here by yourself, but particularly if you want to entertain people, then there are huge spaces available, and people can break into little groups in different parts of the house. And then the other end of the house, where the bedrooms are located, can be separated by a doorway, and you can have two different sort of activities happening at the same time without interrupting. For those who are inclined, you can lie in your bed and you can look out the window for as long as you like, through to the end of the day if you want. I think a lot of people who live in the hills are probably early risers and get out there and enjoy seeing what today is going to bring you, because it's always different. Well, this place is such a contrast. We came here 13 years ago from Balwyn, and one of the frustrations we had there was just the noise around us and the limited opportunity to have a special garden. So we looked around and almost by accident came to the Dandenongs, and we're so pleased that we did, because we'd been occasional visitors but didn't really understand what's available up here. The tranquillity is quite striking. There's such silence here really, apart from maybe the wildlife. So we've put a lot of work in putting large infrastructure items into that landscape, most particularly on the central axis of the house, or in line with the central axis of the house is a big circular pond. And then off to the side of that there's a stream which has water flowing from the hillside down through a series of ponds into an underground tank at the bottom and recirculating from there. The bottom section is a stylised series of waterfalls which looks quite spectacular from down below. Even at the back of the house is another small stream which is adjacent to an area where you'd probably sit and enjoy a barbecue or a drink in the afternoon. We reached a point where we really didn't need to be close to the city anymore, but it's also striking just how easily accessible the city is from here when you think about people struggling with traffic to get into the CBD. These days it's as doable from this location as it is from a lot of suburbs which people would consider to be more closely connected with Melbourne. But you can either spend all your time up here, or you can go to the city and come back, and it's just like a refuge really. It's a matter of how you choose to live your life, but whichever way you want to go, you'll find it very easy to do it here.